Okay, here we are again. I'm in the process of getting ready to cut this down, cut this whole top section off. Earlier on one of my earlier films, I showed you the ribs that I cut out and how I used my laser levels to put a line around the inside of this thing. And so I knew where to set my ribs. Well, the ribs are all fiberglass in place now, and I'm getting ready to cut this top off. But I had to transfer the line to the outside because obviously reaching in and with a scroll saw, with the ribs being there, they would be in the way. So I transferred this line to the outside. And the way I transferred the line to the outside was, on the inside I took a drill with a 1/16 inch bit and I drilled through along the perimeter of this canoe and where I had my line on the inside. And then I took finish nails, little galvanized finish nails, and I hammered them in where I came through. Then after I did that, I decided I didn't want to go just straight. I want the boat to have a little bit of a flare to it. So what I did was I took this fiberglass rod I got, which happens to be an old rod that came off of a bicycle that had an orange flag on the end. And I've used this for all sorts of things, running wire up the wall and everything else. It's one of the handiest little things I have in my shop. But anyway, what I did is I placed this rod underneath my nails here. One under, you see, this one above this. I'm above this nail and below this nail. And what I did is I marked the front of the boat with it straight, unflexed. And I took a magic marker and I put a little mark there. And then I just bent this up until I decided, well, I had the right sort of look I wanted, and I marked it with a magic marker. And I took my 1/16 inch drill, drilled through, and drove a little finish nail through. So that gives me a nice little flare. So anyway, that's basically what I did. And then I just took my magic marker and I drew it along. After I drilled all my holes around the perimeter, I took finish nails and I put through all those holes that I drilled. And I just took a straight edge and I kind of connected from nail to nail and drew my line. And I've already started to saw and remove this top. And it's not too bad. I'm almost right on the money all the way around. I mean, there's a few ribs that were just a little bit high, so I have to take the scroll saw and go over them. But it doesn't concern me because I'm going to have a gun well on the side, or a gun hole, whatever you want to call it, on the side. And that should cover up any of my mistakes. And I'm really close though, so I'm thinking that I'm not going to have to make too many modifications to make it look nice. So that's where I'm at right now. So here we go. I'm going to finish cutting this off and I'll make another film and show you what it looks like.